when you need help, when you're out of options, and you need your voice heard. Better call 4.
All right, here's a question for you. Do you have an issue? You're out of options and you need some help? We want to hear from you.
Yeah, NBC4 has launched Better Call 4. It's a new series covering consumer issues. And NBC4 anchor Jennifer Bullock is leading that series. Tonight she is addressing concerns with text, the messages related to the upcoming election.
As Election Day nears, campaigns are working overtime to rally voters through TV ads, mailers, phone calls, and now text messages. But with cybersecurity on the mind, I've received questions about their validity. So I asked the Board of Elections if these unwanted texts are legitimate or a cause for concern. You might have received a flyer from politicians in previous years. But in this digital day and age, candidates are trying to reach voters through their smartphones. A Columbus area woman who wants to remain anonymous tells me she's a Democrat, but received these messages from the Trump campaign, telling her to request an absentee ballot. One message a day about every 3 days since September 7th. And she's worried scammers are behind the screen. So I took her concerns to the Board of Elections, who says,
they're just trying to activate people and get them to register or to vote by mail.
Who are they?
But there are groups that are funded by outside organizations, research groups.
But how do these groups get your cell phone number?
We're a county board of elections, and the information that we have is public knowledge and information.
And who receives those text messages?
It's certainly up to the campaign as to who they're going after. They might be looking for age brackets. They might be looking for a demographic, male, female, that type of thing.
But if you still have reservations about the sender and the content,
if there's something that you get that you're just not sure of, certainly reach out to us.
And something you can do to put an end to those text messages, vote early. The Board of Elections says once you cast your ballot, campaigns will turn their focus to people who have not yet voted. And in fact, early voting starts today. If you want additional information, go to your local election headquarters on NBC4i.com. Local for you, Jennifer Bullock, NBC4.